everyone. Happy Monday. Hey, this is Sheila with Life Simply Treasured, and welcome. If you are a new subscriber, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, do so. If you're already there, thank you. Oh my gosh, today is Monday. Happy Monday to everyone. Hey, I'm out here. It is early in the morning. I am getting ready to do some Uber, y'all. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's freezing out here. Oh, but I thank God that I was able to wake up this morning and get out here and make some money. Cause honey, how many know? If you're sleeping, you're missing, okay? So, honey, let's get this cracking. Let's see what we can do today. Ooh, y'all. Let me tell you, sometimes it gets scary doing some Uber sometimes because you never know who you're going to pick up. You're going to pick up a crazy person or what. But you know what? I have not picked up any crazy people yet. And thank God, I'm not going to say yet, never, because I refuse to. I'm not even speaking that into existence, okay? So, honey, I'm going to let it do what it do, honey. But I tell you, so far since I've been doing Uber probably about 2 years off and on. And honey, let me tell you, it has been a blessing. But I really haven't gone as hard as I really needed to go. But I really do. I just be scared because, you know what, honey, I don't have no new car. I have a 2008 Grand Prix. And honey, let me tell you, it's got a lot of miles on it. I bought it for $500 when my other car went out and all that great jazz. But anyway, honey, this is a day in the life of me, okay? This is my truth. This is what I'm living. And do I like picking up people in my car? No, I do not, because I don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? You take that chance and you never know, you know, what type of person you're going to get. I haven't had anybody, you know, spit up in my car or, you know, or whatever, or just act belligerent or whatever. But I one time I did pick up somebody, and this guy worked in the corporate world, and I picked him up downtown or whatever, and we talked, we had a good conversation, because I try to interact with my clients that I pick up, and you know, really just try to be friendly and really, you know, kind of get to know them a little bit, and, you know, kind of talk or whatever. So this guy, well, like I said, he worked in the corporate world. And honey, we got to talking. And honey, I dropped him off at a lavish house, which was really nice, a nice little mansion. Dropped him off. Honey, let me tell you, that man tipped me $200, okay? So then he came back and he was all like, you know what? He said, can you pick me up in the morning? And I was all like, I don't think Uber let us do reservations. He said, nah, I would rather for you to get the money. So if I give you my number, would you come and pick me up? And could you be here at 6 o'clock in the morning? I was all like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. Honey, I picked him up. We had a good little time. And guess what? Honey, another $200, okay? So, you know, I'm always aware how I treat people and the conversation that I have with them. You know, what you see right here is what you get, honey. Like, I'm telling you, it's money to be made. And then sometimes you make really good tips too with people. So, you know, you never know what type of day somebody having and how much God will bless them to be able to bless you. And so, you know, I take that very seriously in what I do. You know, I always get people be like, you know what, the inside of your car smells really good, y'all. Y'all, look, I use this, what you call it, Blunt Life. And honey, this makes your car smell fat. But you know what, as a matter of fact, let me spray some, because honey, that's what I'm getting ready to do. I can't stand nothing stinky. And honey, I like my car smelling good, just like I like my house smelling good, and just like I like my butt smelling good, okay? All right then, that might be a little bit too much information for y'all, but that's how y'all, that's how it go, honey, because my mama used to always say cleanliness is close to godliness, okay? So honey, I can't do dirty, I can't do nasty, I can't do none of that, honey. I just cannot. But honey, you know what, I got to get this day started. I hope that y'all are having a fabulous day. I will try to add you know, some more footage on here or whatever. But honey, I gotta see where my next part, where my first pickup is going to be, because honey, it's cold out here. I'm trying to let this car warm up so that I can, you know, get started or whatever. But honey, look, you got to do what you got to do. Honey, look, if you ain't got no job, honey, you got to do some hustles. You know what I'm saying? You got to get your hustle on. And first of all, you just got to trust God. You know, when it seems like everything is falling apart, honey, you just got to really trust God. And honey, that's what I'm doing in the midst of my storm. Let me tell you, that is what I'm doing. Is it easy? No, it's not easy. But honey, you know what? It works. It works. It works. He works. He works. Okay. So honey, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. That's honey, that's my scripture. That's my scripture right there. Because honey, I try to speak positive affirmations in my life. I try to speak the word in my life. And honey, I try to apply that to my life. It gets hard sometimes because honey, that little faith be like this little. And I be like, God, I'm reaching for you. I'm reaching for you. But honey, look, y'all do y'all some Uber, some DoorDash. I may end up doing me some DoorDash too, you know, because honey, I need this money coming in until I get this job started. Because like I say, this is real life right here for a 55-year-old starting all over again. And honey, it is not easy. It is not easy. But I thank God that I'm alive. I thank God that I'm safe. I thank God that he has protected me. He has kept me. But honey, just get out there and do it. Do that DoorDash. Do that Uber or whatever. I know a lot of people say they don't want nobody in their car, but you know, like I said, I don't either. But it pays the bills. You know, it keeps something coming in. It keeps a little food on the table or whatever you need. It all adds up. And I know it's a lot of people out here that make really good money with Uber, and that's their only, you know, source of income. I mean, you really got to grind hard. You know, a lot of times I have grinded hard, but sometimes, like I said, I got an older car. Sometimes I'd be scared to just get out here and keep driving because, honey, I don't have the funds. If my car go down, I don't have the funds to fix it. You know, I gotta do, you know, bits and pieces and try to find, you know, an alley mechanic or something. That's just life. Try to find somebody to fix it or do whatever. But anyway, y'all have a fabulous day. Get out there, get your grind on, get your praise on, honey, and just do what you got to do. So I will see y'all a little later. But anyway, thank you for coming back to my channel. Thank you for listening to me, honey. I'm trying to get out there and do the best that I can, and I'm doing it with the grace of God and with family or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So y'all, you know what, hey, like I always say, keep me lifted up in prayer, honey. But go ahead and subscribe, you know, continue to follow me, comment, you know, and y'all have a blessed day on purpose. Okay, see y'all in the next video. Hey y'all, I must say it's going pretty good with doing Uber. I done picked up probably about 3 people, and I probably done made about $50 so far. So far so good. We trying to see how this gonna go, y'all. I know it's gonna go good today, but hey, I'll be back, y'all. I'll be back. Yeah, I am here picking up a client, okay, doing Uber and all that great stuff, okay? So why didn't I just pick up this old man and he was trying to hit on me? Y'all, it was so funny. He gets in the car and he's like, oh my gosh, you are so beautiful. I can't believe that I got somebody just like you. And boy, you done really made my day. And so he gets to talking about me about how he don't have no woman and all that kind of stuff. And I'm going like, I swear this man had to be about in his 60s or whatever. He's talking about, yeah, I got this apartment. I don't pay that much money for it, and then also, you know, I just pocket my money and all that kind of stuff, and I need a good woman. And my sister from Atlanta is like, you need somebody in your life and you need to be able to spend that money. And he like, yeah, I would love to have you married, you this. I'm like, no, I'm not married or whatever. He said, well, can I get your number? I was like, nah, you can't get my number. So he like, oh man, I sure would like to have you tonight. I'm all like, yeah, right, really? Okay, y'all, look, I'm picking up my next client. I will talk to y'all later. Okay. Hey everybody, guess what? I'm back, y'all. I done did my time as an Uber driver for this morning. Didn't do too bad. Had about probably about 5 or 6 pickups this morning. Wasn't too bad though, but met a lot of interesting people. Nice conversations, kind of crazy a little bit. But met this guy from Africa, and he's been here for like 4 years, was married, divorced, all that stuff. And you know, he was like, oh, you're so beautiful. I'm like, oh, well, thank you. But a really nice conversation. You know, I love when I meet people and being able to conversate with them and find out who they are, what they like, and all that kind of stuff, and whatever their day is like. You know, I really enjoy that because I'm such a people person, and that's what I really like about Uber. You never know who's going to be in your car and who you're going to meet. You know, so, you know, it's interesting. It really is, you know. But sometimes doing Uber, sometimes it gets a little, you know, a little lonely sometimes because, you know, you really like to interact with people. You know, if you're that type of person that likes to be social and, you know, just really talk to people, sometimes it can get a little boring and it can get a little bit lonely. Just like, you know, I'm usually in the transportation field where, you know, I'm dealing with the public or whatever, and sometimes, you know, like I said, I have to drive alone by myself, so sometimes it gets a little boring. And then sometimes, honey, you get fat too, because you be sitting up there snacking all this time. And honey, I'm such a junk food eater and I think I done put on like about 15 pounds since the last time, you know, I worked my other job as an EMT driver. And so now I'm trying to learn how to do things a little bit differently, because I've worked too hard to get to where I am to be able to gain all my weight back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I still have like 20 pounds to lose, so I don't want to be just driving and snacking, you know. So I need to find some other alternative ways of snacking, and, you know, because I love junk food. Candy is like my go-to, okay? But honey, look, it don't like me for real, you know, especially around my midsection. But anyway, you know, being an Uber driver, y'all, you know what, it's rewarding. It really is. And I can see how people make it full time, because you can really get out here and make some money, you know. But for me, like I said before, is that I don't have a new car, so I don't want to chance it going everywhere, okay? I really don't, you know. But, you know, I do what I do, you know, to maintain and that type of thing, you know. Like, I was going to go pick up a client, and I had to stop and get gas, so I had to make sure that I text the person and let them know, hey, I got to get gas so I don't lose that ride, you know. But I mean, it's money out here to be made, okay? I think you probably average, I think with Uber, probably like $20, you know, probably $20 an hour, you know, which isn't too bad. You know what I'm saying? It's better than just going to, you know, stand on somebody's clock, you know. But you got to do what you got to do. I'll take that too, you know, because right now, honey, I'm trying to survive and trying to make it. And like I said, it ain't easy. Some days I don't even feel like going. Right now, I need glasses so I can see. I don't even have money to get glasses right now. So the struggle is real, y'all. But like I said, it's money to be made if you're out here and you're being consistent and your ratings are up. Like, I'm trying to get to the Blue Pro, I think it's called the Blue level. And so that kind of gives you a little bit more rewards and incentives and that type of thing, you know. I'm trying to get to gold though, for real. So I'm trying to really work this thing so that, you know, I can stay afloat. And right now I do have 5 stars. I do. And a lot of people, you know, they comment that my car smells really good conversation, that type of thing, you know, very personable. So I really appreciate that. And it also shows in my tips, you know. So I look forward to that. That's why I'm always conversating, because the tips is what helps, you know. It really does help. But like I said, y'all can get out here and make some money, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to be an Uber driver, honey, make sure your car is clean. Don't be nasty and smelling like butt nut, honey, because, honey, don't nobody want to ride in no car and you smelling like, honey, you done been out in A, B, C, and D field, and honey, no, honey, because butt nut don't smell good, honey. That's that part between your butt and, you know, your genitals. And so that's that nasty part that you got that ain't all the way clean. So you got to make sure your car don't you gotta make sure your car don't smell like that. Because you know what? I done heard people get in my car, honey, and tell me some stories about people that be stinking. And I ain't the one. You know what I'm saying? I can't, baby, I can't do all that. I cannot, honey. No. You would never talk about me. And just for my own sanity, honey, I gotta keep myself clean and keep my car clean, honey. I just took my car to the car wash, but honey, look, no, we ain't doing all that up in here. But I can't believe I said that. But yeah, I can. But anyway, honey, look, I done heard some stories from people, and they be like, oh, you know what? Do you have any Uber stories to tell us? And I be like, nah, I don't have any. The only thing I can tell is sometimes, you know, a lot of people get in my car and they be funky, honey. That's why I have to keep my Blunt Life deodorizer in my car, because I mean, look, I don't want nobody jumping in my car talking about, oh, she smelled like this, and that, and her car was nasty. Oh, no, honey. And honey, and the people that be smoking the weed, honey, woo, that's a lingering smell right there. You know, I don't knock nobody because that's what you do, that's what you do. But me, nah, I don't do all that. I can't. So, honey, look, I'm 55. I ain't got time to be going crazy, honey. I'm trying to keep a job, you know, because sometimes I feel like that weed and stuff, since now it became legalized, you know, honey, you don't know what you don't know what the government putting in that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's so ironic because one time I was doing Uber. And it was DoorDash. I was doing DoorDash and I was picking up some food, and the young kids was taking forever to get our food out, you know what I'm saying? So we sitting there, we conversating with this guy, and it just so happened that this guy was an undertaker, right? So he's all like, you know what, it's so sad that our young people, they rely on, you know, these substances, weed and all that kind of stuff to get them through the day or whatever, or, you know, they do it for recreational. He said, but a lot of time, you know, when they come to the undertaker, baby, he says their organs are fried. They are black. He said because of what they're smoking. And he said they don't realize the damage that they're causing to their bodies. You know what I'm saying? We can't even use their organs half of the time because they're so black. And it's so sad that America has gotten to the point where, you know, they've legalized that, you know. And like I said, I don't knock nobody. You do what you do. You know what I'm saying? I said, but at the end of the day, I want my stuff to be clean. I want it to be right. I don't need all of that, you know. But honey, look, I pray for our young people. I pray for our young people, you know. But like I said, you know, you got to get out here and hustle, whether it's DoorDash, it's Uber, y'all. I know I'm kind of like all over the place, but that's just kind of like how I am. You know, whatever comes to mind, that's what I speak. But, you know, I believe in life. I believe in making better decisions. I believe in coming up and doing what you got to do. I believe in integrity and a good character, you know. But anyway, y'all, you know what? Like I said, do y'all some Uber, do y'all some DoorDash, do what you got to do to make it. And that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm doing today. So, honey, look, I'm going to get off of here. But I hope that y'all have a fabulous day, and I hope that you have a good day on purpose, honey. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure y'all do so. Follow your girl, because you know what? I never know what's going to come out of my mouth, honey. But I'm just keeping it real because this is me. So I hope that you enjoy my channel. Leave me a positive comment. And I'll see y'all in the next video.